Hey guys, you're watching One and Only. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a City, episode 87. And today we're going to be building a retirement home, or an old folks home, as probably most people call it. And I always call them old folks home. I think it's because of The Simpsons, is why I call it that. But anyway, so an old folks home needs to be sort of close to the beach, because old people like beaches, and it needs to be in a sort of, I don't know, central area. We're right opposite the fire station, so it's going to make them feel safe. I think it's a perfect location right here. Now, an old folks home also has to be relatively big as well. Let's get Splashy Potion. Has to be relatively big. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and have it as like almost an L-shaped building, I think. So, and about 3 stories tall as well. It's got to be fairly big, because there's going to be a lot of old people in our city eventually, isn't there? And I'm going to do a mix between brick and birchwood. I think it's going to be a nice colour match. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. Get out of the way, sheep. Go on, get out of here. So we're going to have like that, then maybe a bit of a diagonal one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks diagonally. I think that would be cool. And then we'll come down here as well. Now, we have got these back doors to this modern house here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of those. I don't think we need a back door on here. We'll just take that out. It still looks good. In fact, I think that looks better, in fact. Hello! Oh, my phone's going crazy. My phone's going crazy! So we've got the birchwood, and then a little bit of a bricky poking out part. We need a lot of dimension in this build. See, it's going to be pretty close anyway. It's going to be nicely tight in this area. So we'll come out here. Now, how many wide do we want to go? If we had the doors at the front here, and that gives us like a 3 wide window and a 3 wide window. That's 4 blocks either side. I think we're going to go for that with this sort of shape for now. That sort of size. That looks okay. And then we'll have another birchwood square, whoops, on the back here. And we'll also have maybe a bit of a balcony area, possibly, or something like that. Now, where are we going to have the windows? If we had 1 window there and 1 window there, I think that would be perfect. Whoops. And then we'll come back here. We'll also line up these windows here. 1, 2, 1, 2, like this. There we go. And then we'll come back this way again. Now, on the back here, I think we need to have, what about if we sort of try and round it a little bit? Like this. And over here. Like that. That'll be a nice back to it, won't it? And then we'll have the garden over here where they can relax in some sun lounges and stuff like that. I think that'll be pretty nice. Okay, so we're going to come all the way back down here. And down this way as well. And then maybe we can do another diagonal bit to join it up with there. Okay, I think that's a pretty good size and shape for it. It's going to be a nice mix. And you got to remember, it's going to be 3 stories tall, so it's going to probably be near about as tall as that building over there. So that'll be quite nice. Now, have we done this brick one in a nice size for windows? Doesn't matter how big the windows are. Well, what about doing it like that on that one? Oh, no, we can't. We can do it like that. Yeah, I like that. And down this side, just get the window placements in right first. And then you can always build up. Oh, perfect, perfect. You know, if we go is it 1 block or 2 blocks? Do we need, we should really go another 2 blocks forward. No, I'm going to leave it like that. I like it like that. And then over here, there's going to be no window there. We can then have like a 2 wide window and a 2 wide window. Down here and here. And then like that. Perfect. And then this final one, we're going to have no windows on the bottom. My phone is going crazy. I shall read it in a moment once we get a spare moment. There we go. So we've got the windows in where they're going to be on the first floor at least. I think now it's a matter of finding out how high we want the windows to go. And I think, well, because of the height of the building, I think we're going to go with 2 high windows. Usually I go with 3 high, but because we're having 3 stories, I think 2 high windows will be good. Little 2x2 windows on there. Same as on the front here. We'll have a nice front door. Maybe we can do a similar sort of style front door to our, what is it called? Our Let's Play world. Maybe we could have a similar thing with some quartz and stuff. For now, I think we'll just block over the top where our doors are going to go. And then afterwards, we can figure out where we want some quartz and stuff to go. So we'll do the same here. Again, I always work on the front first. The front, I think, is the the most important part of any building. That's the part that you always look at. Let's go down here like this as well. And then I can do that a little bit easier. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, always work on the front. Get the front looking exactly how you want. And then you can go from there. Get the block in my hand, fool. There we go. And out the front here, old folks' homes or retirement homes need to be beautiful, don't they? They need to have a nice garden. They need to attract the old people to it. I think that's going to look pretty cool. Okay, so the next part is, let's get some quartz. Let's get some quartz stairs and slabs and blocks. Because we need to come out here. Let's get some slabs. We'll come out on this block. If we come out there, how many blocks did I come out then? 6. I think that's a nice amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be like a little drive under bit. And then we can put a stair there. And a stair there. And then we're going to make our way up. Whoops. Make our way up to a point at the front here. Sort of like how our hospital is. If you've seen the hospital on this world, the hospital has like a bit of a drive under bit. To keep people dry when they get to the hospital or to the old people's home. You don't want them getting wet when they're, when it's emergency or anything like that. And old people don't like getting wet, do they? I don't think anybody likes getting wet. I think it's just old people. So there's the top. And we're working as quickly as we can. We're trying to get as much in as possible. We need to take that one out and that one out. And then have this coming along the back here. And then possibly if we fill this in with birchwood. How's it looking? Oh, that'll be nice. Yeah, that'll be nice. Now, we haven't got any sort of white pillar blocks, so I think the closest thing we can do is use these blocks, use these cobblestone walls. If there was a really nice white sort of wall, like a quartz stone wall, I think that would be a really nice addition to Minecraft. Maybe as a console exclusive. Yeah, look at that. Then you can drive under here. It's not too high, but not too low, just a nice size. And then if we do the same thing here as well, whoops, there and there. And then I also want down this side, if we can somehow bring this back around here. We've got a 3-block gap. We've got the quartz block and 2 brick blocks. So if we have 3 blocks on this side, 1, 2, 3, like this, whoops. And then we follow this around to the end of the building, like so. And then I think for the roof material, if we use spruce wood, I think that'll be a nice finishing block. So if we go, we can't go there. This might still work. I've never tried it like this, but if we get this and that, and we go underneath here, that could be quite nice when you're looking underneath here with 2 different wood types. If we had, let me get this birchwood back along here. This will probably take a couple of episodes to make, I think, but I'm hoping we can get some real good progress and get a really good idea in our head by the end of the episode. Oh yeah, that will look nice, I think. So that's going to go up there, like this. And we'll do that one as well. Wonderful. And then down this side, if we take that one out, and we bring this around here. Splash me. Whoops. Splash me. And down here. Where did I get black wool from? Oh, when I took the doors away. I remember now. And then we'll put this around here. There we go. It always takes a while to get a building started. It always takes a while to get it looking good after you've built it. You've got to give them a chance. I do say that an awful lot on this series. But yeah, always give a building a chance. Always let it sort of, I don't know, set in your mind. Let's sleep away this horrible night time. It's too dark. Why don't you use a night vision potion, AJ? The reason why I don't use night vision potions is because they sort of change the colours of everything. Yeah, I don't like doing it. I think it changes the appearance of some of the blocks when you have a night vision potion. Just as quick just to change it back to day again, so it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, how are we looking from the front? See? It's already starting to get there. It's already starting to get there. Let's get some cobblestone walls back. There and there. And the same here with that one and that one. Now, if we had... If we had these blocks, let me get a iron bar. If we had an upside down stair, do fences still connect? No, they don't. Look, they don't connect up. We need a block that still connects up to them. So what about chiseled blocks with a slab on top? That could be nice. Every 3. 1, 2, 3. Then that one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're so close. We can't make it even. If I take that one out, put that one there. And then we've got 3 on each side and 4 in the middle. Perfect. And then, is this in line with that one? It's not quite in line with that one. You know, if we done it here as well, then that's not going to still... I won't look bad still. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That one. That one. And then that gives us 4 in the middle again. Perfect. Okay, we are going to have some sort of door so we can actually access that area. Otherwise it'll be a little bit pointless, won't it? Okay, so the next part then, I think, is this centre bit. If we raise this up above here and above here, how we need to have a minimum height of this before the next window. And if we had a window, a 3 wide window there, no, 2 wide there, and a 2 wide there. Here we go. It's getting there. Perfect. Yeah. So that's going to be where the second floor starts, which will be good as well for this area. Perfect. Yep. So there's the second floor. And then how many blocks do we want between the second floor and the third floor? At the moment, there is actually quite a huge difference between the two. In fact, there might be too much. Because if we had... Let's get our birchwood back, look. We've got the first floor there. And then the second floor is on this level. Which means we've got all of this space in between, which is going to be blank and boring. I reckon that we're skilled enough to sort of close that gap up somehow. If it means using some trapdoors or some signs just to split that up, I reckon we can do it. So I'll put that there. The next window is there. And then that one goes there. Yeah, see, that's quite a lot of room when you think about it between the two. But if we then had a third story on top, let's have it a little bit closer maybe then. If we have a gap of 2 between the next floor, like that, like this, and then this top one. We don't want it too tall. You go too tall, it's not going to be wide enough for the height. Whoops. Yes, there we go then. Okay, so I think the next step now is for me to go around all of the buildings here, around the whole perimeter, and put in the windows. In fact, before you guys complain, let's work out the windows on the back here. So we're going to match up symmetrical with the front. I think that's going to be the easiest way to do it. And then at the back here, I want to try and get the windows to sort of curve around. And I reckon we can do it like this. You see what I mean? If we get the height in of 2 blocks, like this. See how it looks like there's 3 windows as it curves around. You see what I mean there? Like 1, 2, 3 windows. I'm sure you do. And on the back here, this is going to be symmetrical with that window. And we're going to have to put more windows in along here. So let's have 1 window there, 1 window there, 1 window there. That could work. And then we'll have another window there, another window there. Oh, it's lining up perfectly. It is. We'll go there, and then there. Look at that for numbers, hey? And on the back here, it's just exactly the same as the front, like that. So now I'm going to raise these up to all 3 stories on all of the heights, and I should be right back. Okay, so we've got the 3 stories. Ugh, my cable is stuck. There we go. And as you can see, what I've actually done is I've taken away the top 2 blocks on the 3rd story here. And that's because we're going to try something a little bit different. I reckon if we put quartz slabs along here like this, right? And then we get some... I got the spruce on me. If we put this spruce between here like this, right? There. And I missed one over here. and then we put this along the top. This is actually the roof block that we're going to use, and this third story is going to be sort of in the roof of the building, and I think it's going to look really, really nice. Let's get rid of that bed now. I've slept the night away again. Oops, nope. It's this block. Yeah, and hopefully this will give the effect that the actual third story is sort of in the roof, in the loft. You know, it's been expanded out for it. Let's just have a look. Yeah, with the quartz dividing it up between the two. It's a little... Bug. It's a little bit different. It looks very same between the bricks and the spruce, but I think once we get onto the birch, you'll really be able to see a difference. I'm hoping anyway. So what we need to do is we need to go around the entire property. It is a big place. I didn't realise how big it was. I obviously you need it to be big, but I didn't quite envision it ending up being this big. It's a huge place. It'd be a lovely survival house as well. You could have like the whole top floor as your storage rooms, couldn't you? Do you know what I mean? And have chests all in the top. There's enough room for absolutely anything you want in this building. And it looks quite nice, I think. I don't think it looks too bad. Okay, so now we've got that. We can now put the stairs along the top of it all. We need that one there as well. There we go. Yeah, let's go in there and back round here. Now, the whole roof is going to be sort of in one. Whoops. Apart from potentially the middle brick one. The middle brick one, we might end up doing something else with. I'm not sure. But what we're going to do is we're going to continue going around here. We'll see what we like, or if we like it, or if we don't like it. You never know, we might only like it on the brick, and we might not like it on the birch. I'm hoping we're going to like it on everything. Because I think it's going to be a really uniform, nice design throughout it all. But we'll have to see, So, the twisty bit was the longest bit. The rest of it shouldn't be that long. As long as I can place the damn blocks right. There. I'm happy again. I don't have to complain. There. And around here. I left the conservatory bit just to the first floor, as you can see. So I have to put a little, tiny little roof on that, on the conservatory. Just a small one. I didn't want it going up all 3 stories. I think that would have looked a little bit odd, really. But come along the front here. I think it's looking like a really nice building, though. In general. Again, it's hard on Minecraft to make things, or make buildings look like what they're meant to be. Like, I don't think many people, if any, are going to know that this is meant to be a retirement home unless they've watched this video. You know, there's not much you can really do on a retirement home in Minecraft to make it look like a retirement home. You know, we're going to put some chairs in the garden, some sun lounges in the garden and stuff like that. It'll probably look like more of a hotel than an old people's home. But we know it's an old people's home. There are going to be some old people in our city, I expect. People do age. So there we go. There's, whoops. That was a funky shape, wasn't it? How are we looking? Oh, that's going to look nice, yeah. And then with the quartz going around here, let's just do the quartz around the front for the moment. There and there. So it look a little bit odd around those diagonal windows. But I still think we'll be okay. Whoops. There. Around here. Wonderful. Let's just have a look. Oh, that looks pretty cool from down on the ground. Now, let's just work on this big sort of, I don't know, block in the middle here. I reckon if we use a mix of signs and trapdoors, we can get something that sort of blends in a little bit better. Now, the signs on this bit and the trapdoors on this bit are going to be a bit hard because we can't put them in two in one block, if you know what I mean. But that's the centre line. Now we can either do, let's do one option here. So we have signs along the middle here to try and break it up. And then trapdoors above and below. Oops. Shut all these up. So there's option number 1. And then I think option number 2 is the same but in reverse. And we'll see which one we prefer best. I don't know. I have no idea which one I'm going to like more at the minute. It's a little bit unfair that we've done one on brick and one on birch. Maybe we should have done it on the same material to get a really good idea, but it doesn't matter. Let's go along here. We're nearly there. This one requires more signs. Right. So, got that one or that one? You know, I actually like them both. And I think if we do that one on the bricks and that one on any birch bits, I think it'll look quite nice. I like them both. You can sort of see a little tiny difference. Now, as I said, around here and here, we can't do them on this side, look, 'cause there's already a side there. So I think if we stick to the front instead, and then here, I think that'll look okay. So go there, 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 and there. And then trapdoors down the middle here. We need to get them the same end. Got it, got it. Woohoo! 100%. There. And then obviously when we come around here, this block here has to obviously go along here. Let's just put this in and finish this part off. Oops. There. And there. Yeah, and then here will then be signs again. Whoops. Floating sign. Floating sign. There, 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 and there. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. I think that looks pretty cool, how they then reverse back and forth. Yeah. Okay, now I think, to make it look a little bit better at the top, if we remove this bit on just this one brick part, and maybe on that brick part as well. Splash me. Speed up. There we go. We take this away. Give us a moment. Give us a moment. And let's get these bricks back again. And I reckon if we go up here, we go one across the top. And then we go with the quartz stairs upside down. Like this. I reckon it'll just give a little bit of difference to the main part of the building. And then we've got the wings on the side, you see, the east and west wing or whatever. Yeah, I like that. And then on top of this, we can then put the spruce back again. And we'll join it up however it joins up when it gets there. So there's that bit. We do the same on that one as well. That's going to look really, really nice. Okay, let me change that one down. And I'll start putting the roof on and these signs and stuff like that. I shall come back if I need to come back for any reason. Okay, I'm back for a minute. We're getting towards the end of the episode. There's not much more we're going to be able to do, but I have put around the trapdoors and stuff all the way around the building, which has really helped. That's really split the building up and looks a lot better already. There's an awful lot we can still do, though. We will be finishing this off next episode. We can put some buttons in and all sorts. But I thought I'd come back and we would try and figure out how exactly we're going to match these two heights up. And I think the easiest way to do it is to at first put down a square like this, so we actually have the full top in, and then we go from there, and then wherever it matches up, we will match it up. So we can come along here, look, so that matches up there, and it will also line up here, and then to get these two to match up right, if we went up another level, like that, as you can see, now that joins up, and then this joins up. But how exactly do we do the rest? Do we go... let's take that away. If we go there and there, see, that's got that little hole there. And then do we put a full block there like that? Which one looks better? I think that looks good. So if we done that on this side as well, that's by taking this one out and placing that there. So now we can get rid of these quartz blocks in the middle here. And hopefully that is sort of joined up now. I think that's right. So then we can wiggle this all the way around to this point again, where again we'll have to put that there. I think now we can do it quite easily, can't we? Or is this a full block, isn't it? That'll be a full block. And then this hooks around the corner. Just do it there for the minute. I don't know if we have quite got it. That goes there. I think we've done it too far back, haven't we? If we do that. This one's a little bit different, isn't it? We had that there. And that there. What does that look like from this side? Nearly. If we come under here. Careful now. If we place that there and that there, I think that's how we do it. Or we take that out and put that there. Boop. That's the one. That's the same as the other side then as well, isn't it? So, we can now join all that up as well. Same on this side is going to be nice and easy. I've put a little tiny roof on the conservatory here. That's really, really simple. You guys can do that yourself. And, oops. We also need this in here. Okay, let me do the roof then, I suppose. There's not much point us doing it together. You all know how it's going to match up now. It's very, very simple. It's just following the contours all the way around. We go on this level here. And, yeah, I think we're just going to go all the way up to wherever it matches. And I shall see you at the top, guys. And then at least we've got a nice place to finish, ready for carrying on next episode. I shall be back in a moment. Okay, guys, we are pretty much done. Just got like the final loop to go on the top here. It's actually been a really interesting roof to do because of the sort of diagonal bit in it. It's made it different to other roofs that I've done in the past, so it's been nice. It's been very nice. What do you think? I think that's cool. I like the brick has the full windows in it, and then the birch bit has sort of half windows. Now we can do a little bit more to those windows, which we'll probably do next episode, but something that I did sort of think of was having quartz on the top, like that. Something along those lines. But we can't really continue on this episode. We are out of time. Next episode, we've still got a lot of work to do on this Odd People's Home. I've got hiccups which are driving me nuts. But yeah, I think it's a good start, a good place to stop, and we've done well this episode from scratch. So yeah, we're going to leave it there, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye! Laughy bye!